Yo, what's up everybody? I'm going to be showing you guys how to flash your BIOS. It's really simple, man. First step, we're going to go to the MSI website and download the latest BIOS. I'm actually using this BIOS right here, this latest beta version of it, and it's running really stable. I'm actually doing this video on this version of the BIOS, and I had a lot of doubts, and I was just not too sure about flashing my BIOS because I don't really like doing stuff like that unless I have the actual operating system already up or having the BIOS already ready. But you know, when you have a 5000 series chip, it's tough because when you buy a motherboard, these motherboards are not all ready for that 5000 series chip. Like the BIOS isn't compatible with it, so it won't post. So first thing, pretty much like I said, download it. Make sure you guys have WinRAR so you can uncompress the file if you're not familiar with that. And then after that, we're just gonna pretty much get the thumb drive ready. We're gonna pretty much reformat it to FAT32, and we're gonna pretty much make sure the default allocation size is the same. And this is gonna take a little while. These SanDisk thumb drives, they take a little while to format. I don't know why, but that's just how it is, I guess. But since we got a little time, I want to talk about some things. The number one thing you want to do is rename the file to msi.rom. You want to name it to that, all in caps. You're gonna pretty much transfer that main file that you downloaded, and when you transfer it to your thumb drive, make sure that it's msi.rom, because it's very important. If you don't do that, it will not retrieve it, or it will not upload it to the BIOS through your motherboard in the back, which is the BIOS flash. And pretty much when you have it ready, you have your motherboard out, you're gonna hook up your 24-pin ATX 24-pin power plug, and you're gonna also hook up the 8-pin to the CPU power. And you don't need anything. You don't need your CPU, you don't need your video card, nothing. You just need the power supply, your motherboard, and pretty much this thumb drive that's gonna go in the back of that little USB port. And once you pretty much power it up, insert the USB, and then press the flash button. And the flash button, if it doesn't work, it'll flash maybe like 3 times, and it'll just have a stable red light in that USB, or by that USB there will be a light right there, your USB light. And if you are successful, it will pretty much flash for like 5 to 7 minutes, and that USB light will just be blinking for 5 to 7 minutes. And then once it's done, it will reset itself. So you'll hear the fans on the power supply. There's no fans obviously on the motherboard, so you'll just know it'll reset, and you'll see all the LED lights, all your not LED lights, all your RGB lights. You'll see it just pretty much all like working. If it's not working, you won't see your RGB lights and all that. So it'll do that for 5 to 7 minutes. It'll reset, and then that USB indicator light will just pretty much disappear, and then you're ready to go to build it. And I'm pretty bummed out, man, because I recorded my whole process building this computer, and it sucked because I pretty much lost all my files because I used the SanDisk, my SD card from my DSLR. I usually upload or transfer all the videos from my DSLR to the PC, but unfortunately I tried to use an adapter, and the adapter corrupted it, so I was pretty pissed off about that. But yeah, man, another thing you might want to do is take out the battery, the CMOS battery. Take that out of the motherboard for a minute before you do it, put it back in, and then just make sure you have that file pretty much renamed to msi.rom. And it's a pretty simple process, man. I mean, it's really easy. There's a lot of videos that show you, in detail as far as like the video, but I don't have the videos because I don't have it here no more. But I'm just pretty much here to troubleshoot anybody that's having issues with the flash BIOS, because it's kind of weird, like I don't really like doing stuff like that, man. It just feels very old school doing that. It's like bro, I'm using a USB, I don't see nothing, I'm just flashing it with a button. That's like some old school shit right there. But you got to do it, man, for the 5000 series. And later, if you want me to upload my PC build, if you guys need any help, it's all good, man. Just hit me up, let's interact, and I'm here to help. All right, Sean, man, make sure you guys get that done.